Okay, so picture this. You're strolling through London, coffee in hand, looking absolutely fabulous. And this magnificent, towering, cherry-red double-decker bus rolls by. 2 full floors of passengers, people on the top deck waving at you like royalty. And you think, this is the greatest thing I have ever seen in my life. Why don't we have these back home? And then you land back in America, hop on a standard single-deck city bus, and just sit there. 1 floor, staring at the ceiling that is way too close to your head, wondering why. Well, today, my friends, we are going to answer exactly that question. We're talking double-decker buses, where they came from, why they are genuinely incredible, why countries like the UK and Japan absolutely swear by them, and why the United States has been oddly reluctant to get on board. Pun absolutely intended. Let's dive in. Section 1. Where did double-decker buses even come from? To tell the story of the double-decker bus, we have to go back, way back, to the streets of early 19th century London. And we have to start, hilariously enough, with horses. Before engines, before electricity, before basically everything fun, cities moved people around using horse-drawn carriages and omnibuses. Basically big wagons that would pick up and drop off passengers along a fixed route. London was absolutely packed with these things by the 1820s and 1830s, and operators quickly ran into a very familiar problem. Too many people, not enough space. So someone, and honestly, this person deserves a statue, looked at their horse-drawn omnibus, looked at the roof, and said, "What if people just sat up there?" And just like that, the double-decker was born. Passengers would climb a little ladder to the roof and sit on wooden bench seats on top of the vehicle, completely exposed to the elements. No roof, no walls, just vibes and wind and the occasional pigeon situation. These early open-top double-deckers became wildly popular in London throughout the mid-1800s. When horse-drawn vehicles gave way to motorized buses in the early 1900s, the double-decker format came right along with them. By 1923, the London General Omnibus Company introduced enclosed upper decks, meaning passengers no longer had to sit in the rain pretending they were enjoying themselves. A true innovation for human dignity. Then came the icon, the legend, the bus that launched 1,000 tourist photos, the AEC Routemaster, introduced in 1956. Bright red, 2 stories tall, instantly recognizable. It became the global symbol of London, of Britain, of public transit done with style and flair. And from there, double-decker buses spread across the British Commonwealth, through Asia, across Europe, and beyond. Japan embraced them. Hong Kong made them a cultural institution. Singapore runs them like clockwork. Meanwhile, in America, crickets. But we'll get to that. Section 2. The benefits. Why other countries are absolutely obsessed. Let's talk about why countries like the United Kingdom and Japan don't just have double-decker buses. They genuinely love them. Because these are not just fun novelties. These machines are workhorses, and here's why. Benefit number 1, double the passengers, same footprint. This is the big one, the absolute star of the show. A standard single-deck city bus carries somewhere around 80 to 100 passengers when you factor in standing room. A double-decker? You're looking at 130 to 170 passengers, sometimes more, in a vehicle that takes up the exact same amount of road space. Same lane, same stop, same traffic footprint, just way more people moved per trip. In dense cities where road space is precious and traffic is already a nightmare, this is not just convenient. It is a game changer. London moves millions of people every single day on its double-decker network, and it does so without needing to double the number of buses on already crowded streets. That's brilliant engineering, solving a very real urban problem. Benefit number 2. Cost efficiency that makes transit authorities swoon. Fewer buses to carry the same number of people means fewer drivers, less fuel, lower maintenance costs, and reduced operational expenses. Transit agencies, which are almost universally running on tight budgets, absolutely love this math. In the UK, double-deckers are a core part of the economic model of running a viable public transit system. Japan, ever the master of efficiency, deploys them strategically on high-demand intercity and airport routes, where capacity and cost per passenger are critical calculations. Benefit number 3. The view. Oh my goodness, the view. Okay, practical benefits aside, can we just talk about how delightful it is to sit on the top deck of a double-decker bus? You're elevated above the traffic, above the noise, with a panoramic view of the city rolling by beneath you. In London, tourists and locals alike fight for those front top deck seats like their front row concert tickets. In Hong Kong, the upper deck of a tram gliding through the city is genuinely one of the best urban experiences on the planet. There is a joy to it, a sense of occasion, that a regular bus simply cannot replicate. Public transit that people actually want to ride? That's not nothing. That is everything. Benefit number 4. Intercity and airport routes done right. Japan takes double-deckers in a slightly different direction, deploying luxury double-decker coaches on long-distance intercity routes and airport express services. Think plush seats, extra legroom on the upper deck, a quieter, more comfortable ride. It reframes the bus not as a last resort but as a genuinely pleasant travel choice. That's a cultural shift that has enormous implications for reducing car dependency and carbon emissions. Section 3. So why doesn't America have more of these? Here we go. The million-dollar question. Or maybe the billion-dollar question, given American infrastructure budgets. Why has the United States been so slow to embrace the double-decker? The answer, as with most things in America, is complicated and involves a spectacular mix of engineering, history, politics, and sheer stubbornness. Reason number 1. America was built for cars, not buses. Let's be honest with ourselves here. The United States, particularly after World War II, made a very deliberate choice to build itself around the automobile. Highways, suburbs, drive-throughs, parking lots the size of small countries. America went all in on car culture. Public transit investment took a back seat, figuratively and literally. When your entire infrastructure is designed around personal vehicles, there's simply less urgency to innovate your bus fleet. Single-deck buses were good enough, and good enough stuck. Reason number 2. Infrastructure wasn't built for tall vehicles. Here's a very practical problem that doesn't get talked about enough. Double-decker buses are tall. Depending on the model, they can reach 14 to 15 feet in height. And America is absolutely littered with low bridges, overpasses, utility lines, and underpasses that were never designed with double-decker vehicles in mind. In cities like New York, Boston, and Chicago, with their ancient infrastructure and tightly packed urban environments, routing a double-decker bus without it becoming an impromptu convertible is a genuine logistical challenge. Britain and Japan planned their modern transit infrastructure with these vehicles in mind. America largely did not. Reason number 3. Regulatory and safety hurdles. The United States has some of the most complex vehicle safety and regulatory frameworks in the world, which is generally a good thing. But it does mean that introducing a new vehicle type involves extensive testing, certification, and compliance processes that can take years and cost millions. Many transit agencies, already stretched thin financially, simply don't have the appetite for that process when existing single-deck buses already meet their needs on paper. Reason number 4. The transit funding problem. Public transit in America is chronically, frustratingly underfunded compared to peer nations. The UK and Japan invest heavily in their transit networks as national infrastructure priorities. In the US, transit funding is often a political football, varying wildly by city and state. When agencies are struggling just to maintain existing fleets and keep buses running on schedule, investing in a brand new vehicle format feels like a luxury. It shouldn't, but it does. The silver lining: they're starting to show up. Here's some genuinely good news. Double-deckers are slowly appearing in American cities. Washington, D.C., Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and several other cities have started deploying double-decker buses, particularly on commuter and express routes where high capacity matters most. Companies like BYD and Enviro are supplying American transit agencies with modern, sleek double-deckers. The door is opening. Slowly, but it's opening. So there you have it, friends. Double-decker buses, born on the rainy streets of Victorian London, perfected over nearly 2 centuries, beloved by billions of commuters from Tokyo to Manchester, and slowly, finally, starting to make their mark in America. The barriers are real, but so are the benefits. More capacity, lower costs, better experiences, and, frankly, just a lot more fun. Because life is short, and if you can ride to work on a 2-story bus with a view, you absolutely should. Next time you see a double-decker rolling through your city, wave at the people on the top deck. They have earned that view, and they know it. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment below. Would you ride a double-decker bus in your city? Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and I'll see you on the next one.